We welcome you back to the Tropicana Resort and Casino. We're on the Strip here in Las Vegas, one of the older hotels here in Las Vegas. Adam Kaplan is just the latest to go away. We're down to a 3-player game right now. Adam Kaplan, of course, the math major from Oxford, but sometimes things just don't add up. He's with Leanne Tweeden. Leanne?
Thank you, Barry. Yes. Adam, I got to say, you played that last hand. You had a pair of fives. You were short stacked. I mean, you were up earlier in the game.
Yeah, I caught a few good cards early on, but then there was one big monster pot where I had slightly the better of it. But you know, he caught the next card on the turn, and that's poker. That's how that happens.
You know, we talked about speed poker a little bit off camera, and maybe if it was not speed poker, you might have played it a little bit differently, right?
Yeah, if I had, I think if this had been a deeper stacked event, you know, with more time to accumulate chips, then yeah, I could have seen myself throwing that hand away, or at least thinking maybe he's got the flush already. But with this kind of game, you start off with 25 times the big blind. You have to get your chips in. And I did say before I started playing that if I found an opportunity to overplay one pair, I would do it. And I did. And I'm out. So there you go.
Well, has it been a good week for you? You know, you came across the pond all the way from England. You've been here in Vegas. How was your experience?
It's been wonderful. I have a great room, and it's been a wonderful weekend. I have no complaints, so it's been really great.
All right. Well, thank you, Adam.
Thank you very much.
All right. Back to you, Barry.
All right. Thanks very much, Leanne, and thanks to Adam Kaplan. And again, you don't see too many long faces, really, because everybody does have a good time, win or lose. But here's a guy who is thinking about winning. He's not thinking about losing at all. Why not? He's got the big stack right now, $145,000. Sitting alongside him, the only professional we have, true professional we have, sitting at the table, and he's not far behind. The old Satchel Paige thing. Don't look behind you. Something might be gaining on you. As to Paul Hodge, $30,000. He's short stacked right now in a situation that's not desperate because of the blinds, but somewhere along the lines we're going to have to try to get it.
He is going to have to double up. I mean, he's got about a third of the stack of everybody else, if not a fourth, and he really has to pick a spot and just go with it.
Will not be here.
9-6 is not the spot.
No.
I think we're going to see a lot of battles between Perry and Mr. Rogers the rest of the way, unless, of course, Hodge can pick up a hand.
Friedman just catches a queen.
Oh my goodness, we are going to see some action.
This should be good.
As aggressive as Perry is, he's definitely going to play the hand hard. I like the idea of slow playing here. We're three-handed. Rogers needs to bleed some chips out of Perry. Oh, I like
That's smart. Very smart.
Oh my goodness gracious. How smart is this? The guy has flopped the absolute nuts, and he's going into his time bank, making Perry feel like he has a hard decision to make, whereas he's just thinking about how can I get all of Perry's money in this pot.
Exactly. That's very, very smart.
Wow. I'm starting to like this guy, Rogers.
He's played great, isn't he? Rogers with a straight Friedman.
Raise 30,000.
With just a pair of queens. Now he says, "I'll raise 30,000."
Now, to me, if I'm Friedman, I'm thinking, what was he thinking about? Was he thinking about putting in his money on a flush draw? How strong can his hand be? What a great move. I'm really impressed with it. But he's just going to take it down.
Yeah.
I think he played the hand a little too fast in this spot, but I did like the way he used his time bank.
Me too. Me too.
3 poker players, 1 poker director. Matt Savage, best poker player, tournament director in the world on hand.
I believe that. So Rogers adds to his stack, already the chip leader. That's a nervous Hodge.
Oh my goodness. Hodge has picked up a big hand, 3-handed ace-jack, but he is going to run it into a powerhouse. We got the boys in the hood for Mr. Rogers. And then Friedman with a pair of deuces, but he's going to be able to get out of the way, I think.
23,000. 23,000.
So he's going to make Hodge go all in here.
23,000 total. 23,000 the call. See 5.
Friedman doing the right thing, getting out of harm's way. Rogers obviously about a 2.5 to 1 favorite.
He's going to use his timeout here, extra time.
He still has quite a few chips. He might be able to get out of the way with ace jack, but it is a really big hand playing 3-handed. There's so many different hands he could have re-raised with.
He does go all in. Of course, Rogers has him easily covered. And a quick call from Rogers.
Super easy call for Rogers. Second best hand you can have and hold him before the flop. Hodge is going to need some help, and he's going to need it fast because if he doesn't catch, he's going to be going right back across the pond to England.
9-4. Needs an ace. 6.
Well, he's going to need an ace or a backdoor spade, runner, known as Trivering, turn river.
Didn't get it.
Uh-oh.
He's left with an ace.
An ace. He's got one of 3 cards. It's a
Not going to do it for Hodge. Hodge was a guy that was just never in it. He didn't misplay anything. He just did not get the luck of the draw. So we are down to a 2-handed game, and it did not take long. Gone from the goings-on is Paul Hodge. He's headed back to Essex, England, and we are headed into a head-to-head conflict.
Hello, this is Andrew Rogers from Montgomery, Minnesota, playing here at the Poker Dome Challenge. Come back and watch me play for my chance at $1 million.
I'm Perry Friedman, 2002 World Series of Poker bracelet winner, and I'm here for my chance to win $1 million. So come on back and watch.